Crazy he reacted to that. I actually watched this video. I was at work. And I was just on YouTube and I had came across bro video where he was talking about Anton Daniels. I think bro like a nurse or something. And he had made this little video. So Anton actually reacted to it. That's crazy. Let's see what it here for, man.
Hey man, what happened to your little YouTube thing?
Teen girls these days are thicker than grown women? Hey, hey, yo. Hey, yo, you finna get banned. You finna get blocked. Hold on. 911. This nigga's tripping. hey, hey, yo, what are you talking about? And he's gonna claim that's comedy. He's gonna claim that's comedy. Corey Holcomb, right? That's comedy, huh? 5-year-old girl sipping on a bottle, grape juice bottle. 13-year-old girl in Iceland said he had a good time in Iceland. That's comedy, though, right? That's comedy, though, right? And this is what his fans are saying in my chat, nigga. That's crazy, coach.
Hey man, what happened to your little YouTube thing? Huh? What happened to your little YouTube job? You said you was a content.
That nigga said that's so sassy. Look at this nigga face.
Huh? What happened to your little YouTube job? You said,
nigga, you look like a female doing that shit. He said, man, look at that nigga.
Huh? What happened to your little
YouTube job? Look at that nigga, sassy ass nigga, man.
You said you was a content
Hell
creator.
no.
You making $100 a month.
This is what I want to
Ah, no, that must have been an old video, huh? Okay, so O'Shea finna play this. Okay, okay.
man. I was Anton Daniels' biggest fanboy. I'm talking about season 1.
No. Not tripping. Wait.
You said you was a content creator.
We gonna see. I don't think Anton actually reacted to that. To this one here. That's from the old one. Okay, I understand it now.
You guys, man. I was Anton Daniels' biggest fanboy. I'm talking about season 1.
Grown man fanboy of another.
Like
it's tragic.
The Jordans, you know the sneaker background he had behind him? I've been watching Anton for years. Then he had the graffiti background, season 2, season 3. Guys, I've been watching this man's journey. In my mind, I viewed him as the Black Dave Ramsey, man. I like his style, I like his persona.
The Black Dave Ramsey, nigga. Hell no.
It was just cool. It was just a cool.
Do you understand who Dave Ramsey is, nigga? Fuck no.
Older brother vibe I got from him, right? And I know you guys.
Fuck no, bro. You cannot compare Anton Daniels to fucking Dave Ramsey. Dave Ramsey has the literal Ramsey show where he's sitting down with people and explaining to them how to better their financial well-being, bro. Nigga, Anton Daniels ain't doing that shit. He gonna say pay for the Patreon, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And not give you no type of game.
It was just a cool older brother vibe I got
tragic.
From him, right? And I know you guys had not. I know you guys know exactly what the hell I'm talking about, man. Like watching Anton, it was motivational. You see how he grinds. He talks about how he got his money and whatnot and all this cool stuff, man. And guys, it got so bad to a point, I'll be honest with you, I put Anton on a pedestal.
So guys, this is
tragic.
Not uncommon for content creators, okay? I know y'all be roasting me up. Talking about I'm ashy, I'm dusty, and I ain't about nothing. However, you don't understand people who don't comment on videos. And so people, when they see you like religiously, because content creators upload a lot usually, and content creators a lot of times, especially some of the good ones, they build themselves up to be this persona, all right? And those are influencers, if you will. You see him on short form or long form. And so, shout out to the late, great Kevin Samuels. He was a high value man. So he's pristine in the way he dresses, the way he comes across, high class, sophisticated, right? And when you look at Kevin, that's somebody that you would like to be like, right?
Until you meet these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Anton Daniels kind of borrows from something of a similar framework. Not as far as pristine, but I'm a bag chaser, I'm a hustler, I'm married. And this young man here, shout out to him, he's married. And, he got real estate properties. I believe his name is Fritz Gabriel, 1985. So it's easy to, align with somebody, especially from your community, because if they have done it, then you feel like you can do it. And a lot of black men, especially in the black community, we don't have a whole lot of heroes in our neighborhood. We don't really know a lot of people who are, buying real estate, houses, have businesses. So when you see somebody online that is doing that, what you want to do, you start to trust that person because you believe what they're saying. Okay.
I don't believe shit nobody say.
Even if they're lying, you believe fundamentally what they're saying. So what he's saying is not uncommon. It happens all the time.
I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all. I put him on a pedestal.
Right.
I don't know if that was his goal. I don't know, man. But
yes, it's his goal. His goal is to do that to show that he's an expert. So if he can prove.
Well, all these niggas are con men, bro. They're salesmen. You know what I'm saying? They know how to sell the image. They know how to sell you to buy their Patreon for $59.99 a month. You know what I'm saying?
That he's an expert. You can sign up for the Patreon. You can get consultations for him. In the reality, he's not an expert. He's not a YouTube expert. He's not a business expert. He's a guy that has a formula where, he does reactions. He puts out a whole lot of content. And he overwhelms the algorithm. By not doing a whole bunch of sophisticated YouTube work, he is a great YouTube personality, I'll say that. And in that respect, he's a better YouTuber personality than me. I will give him that much. Now, is he a better YouTuber all around as far as coming up with styles of content and things like that? I don't think he's technically that strong. But as a YouTube personality, he is very good. And that's how he makes his money. And then he tries to sell that success as how I can help you in the game, which there's nobody that comes up under Anton that pops. And I think we've seen that.
Black man touched my heart, and I'm like, yo, look at what's possible if you do this X, Y, and Z. You feel me? And guys, you know what? Like, they always say this, man, never meet your heroes. And I didn't even necessarily meet Anton, but what happened was last year around this time, I wanted to quit YouTube because I was just depressed. I was just in a mental space, man, where I felt like giving up, right? I feel the same way this year right now. You guys already know how the economy kicks our ass, all the things, right, that's going on right now, guys. I'm a registered nurse, okay? And I still have to go through my struggles, right? So imagine somebody who's not even a nurse with a career, you know what I mean? Just your average person, man. I'm telling you guys, America is mad tough. So we come on this thing called YouTube sometimes looking for motivation and inspiration. And you know what, man? Like when Anton reacted to that video, guys, I got so happy. I was so excited. I told my wife to sit down, come watch my man Anton. I thought I made it, guys. I thought I made it.
Okay. So this is interesting. This young man made a video about.
So Anton must have reacted to this one.
How he was gonna have to go back to work and stop YouTube. So Anton Daniels unknowingly maybe did not know that he was reacting to a person that was a legit fan of his. And so Anton was, according to this young man, he was mocking him in the video.
Oh, okay,
so he's thinking that he's gonna call his wife and watch Anton react to his video.
I understand it, yeah, okay.
Way. But that's not exactly what happened.
I made it how I thought, guys, honestly.
Nigga wouldn't found a random video. That's crazy as fuck. Nigga just scrolled, that shit popped up in Anton's algorithms and let me react to this. It was talking crazy about that nigga. Come to find out he got all his motivation from you though. That's crazy, yo.
Because I don't know if you guys know, I went on the Anthony O'Neill show. I was excited, very respectful guy, man.
Shout out to Anthony O'Neill.
And
I don't
he
know
showed
who
bad
that
love,
is.
nothing but love,
Shouts
and
out.
I just appreciated being on his platform. But then I'm like, oh snap, I'm about to go on the snap, Anton. Yo, I was about to sign up for his Patreon, be a bag chaser and all that, guys. After I watched that
Be a
video,
bad
man,
chaser.
that thing just like it pissed me off because I didn't get like what I was expecting. I was just expecting advice to how to pivot and where I'm at right now in my situation. Now, he did say some things, you know what I mean? He did say like, yeah, man, you got to grind, find some time to do what you got to do, which I respect. And I know that generic answer, I understand that.
YouTube is tough, bro. It's tough. You could do everything right and still not get results, bro. It's weird. People could do way less than you and get way more than you. It's very weird, bro.
But what he mainly did, guys, on that episode was flex on me.
Yeah, and the reason why Anton gave you that response is because
goddamn, my fucking shit is fucked up right now. That's why I keep clearing my throat. My shit fucked up. I'm over here on these back roads, gravel roads, got dust all in my shit. Anyways, Anton, by doing that unknowingly, especially now, just helped this man so much. He was talking shit, and at the time, niggas from the live stream, they probably may not even have went to his video, checked out none of it. But now, after the fact, we know who bro is now. You know what I'm saying? We know who bro is now. And so, unknowingly, Anton actually helped this man a lot. And exposed himself.
Anton doesn't really know outside of, don't get me wrong, he makes a lot of money on YouTube, but Anton can't coach YouTube. So when he's giving you that response of you gotta grind, you gotta hustle, that's all.
Nobody can. I'm not gonna say nobody, bro, but results will always vary, bro. Consistency over long term is what's gonna pay off, bro. Mr. Beast can come to you right now and say, do this, do this, do that, do that. You know what I'm saying? If you're starting from zero, you don't get no shout out, you don't get no discovery from no bigger creator or nothing. You can do everything right, and the results will always vary. There's no specific way to do this, and it just works for you, and now you're gonna make 10,000 a month, 100,000 a month. Like it don't just work like that, bro. It don't.
Anton knows.
Now it's different if Mr. Beast come to you and say, do this, do this, do that, and I'm gonna appear in a video, and then, you know what I'm saying? That's completely different, bro. You know?
Mostly all of Anton's channels, if they're not like live stream channels, they're not really conceptual, doesn't really build storylines. Thumbnails are not really great. Titles are extremely long. So really, when he's telling you you gotta work and grind, that's what he knows. Now, what has helped Anton is because he'll pull up the Tasha Case podcast, right? He'll stay in the algorithm. He'll be controversial. He'll pull up to Corey Holcomb. So he'll go to Fox News. So he'll use a lot of polarization offline to build his presence, and obviously, leaning into the right and then doing reactions on political commentary and some of the stuff commentary. We'll get views. He'll put out a whole bunch of stuff, and then a lot of it will hit, or some of it will hit. So when he's looking at what you need to do in your niche, he literally can't give you the answer because he doesn't know how to do it outside of what he's been doing now. That's why it took him so long to kind of really build an audience. So he really can't coach you on how to develop on YouTube because he doesn't know outside of polarization, doing what he does now. He has no real clue of how to build different styles of channels or work with different kind of creators. If it's not a long live stream and yelling at people, if it's not polarization, can't do it.
That's it. My face was just paused on one side. Nobody knew who I was. But you know what? In front of thousands of people, he was just flexing on me, showing me, hey, look at this, look at this. And he didn't really sit down, break down a game plan for me, help me out. And in my mind, guys, I put him on the pedestal so much, I took that as motivation anyways. I even inserted my voice in another video, like, you know, adding my voice, acting like I was asking him how much he made.
You know why Anton didn't really give you a whole lot of game though, or whatever, because he didn't have no game to give, because a lot of this is based off of luck. Like I said, you could do everything right and get no results, bro. There's a luck factor that plays into it as well. Somebody could post the same video that you posted, right? That you originally posted, but theirs gets more views than yours. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, guys, I didn't ask him that. He just decided to show me for no reason, man. And I'm not like, I understand that's some people's personality, man, but at that moment, it motivated me, guys, to literally bust my butt. One, and two, never put somebody on a pedestal again, right? Fellas, it doesn't have to be Anton. You might come on YouTube looking at these alpha males, right? I'm not even trying to talk about fresh and fit, whatever the case may be, but you might look on YouTube. You're looking for a fatherly figure. You're looking for a daddy, to be honest. You might be growing up without a father in your life, so you don't even understand that you're doing this subconsciously, but you're coming here, you're looking for a role model, you're looking for a trend, you're looking for somebody who can influence you. And I'm not gonna lie, bro, black people, we are easily influenced, right? So, like, I had to really sit back and evaluate.
This is very true. What he's saying is very true. Especially guys who, let me say, who want to sell you additional stuff, and they kind of intertwine with, you know, let's say somebody like myself. I do pretty good on YouTube. But if I want to grift and say, you know, I got the shiny stuff club, right? I go out there and buy a Rolls Royce, I buy a Range Rover. Immediately, I can start to sell coaching lessons, because you don't know the money is coming from something else, but I can fake it till I make it in another thing to make you think that I'm actually an investor. I could have investments, but it doesn't make me willing or able to coach investing. And so that happens a lot. And then you kind of borrow your clout from one area to another area. And black people, they like to see somebody who is wearing nice watches,
Got the big chain
wearing nice
on.
clothes, going and taking trips. And to be honest, guys, anybody who is really successful in business doesn't need to sell you a course
Nope.
on it.
Nor do they really hardly ever move around in the most expensive shit.
And black people are influenced by that. I can get the bag watching him. No, you cannot. All right, he gonna get the bag more because your dumb ass is paying him. That's how the bag's gonna come off of you. You're gonna pay for more stuff to be associated with somebody who just borrowed their clout from one area to the next, and you're gonna be that extra $70,000 or $80,000 a month they get from nothing.
Influence, right? So, like, I had to really sit back and evaluate, you know, myself. And I was just upset at myself, man, because I was like, man, I'm never gonna put somebody on a pedestal. The only person you should be putting on a pedestal is Jesus. That's it. That's the only person you should try to be like. You know what I mean? You're trying to be like these hip hop celebrities. You're trying to be like somebody from Hollywood, but you don't know what the heck they have going on. You don't know how they got their wealth. Exactly. And this is no disrespect to Anton. I know there's allegations saying that he got his money from, basically a freak accident with his father. I don't even want to go into that. And
yeah, see, I didn't even know that.
I don't want to discredit his hard work, his work ethic, and everything he built up to now.
He definitely works. I could tell you that. Yeah. No doubt about it.
At that moment, right, when you view somebody as a hero, as a role model, and you think, damn, they about to give you some key game advice, bro. My guy was making me feel bad for changing my son's diapers, man. I get what he was saying, though, because he was like, oh, you know, like if I had debt or if I had problems, I'd be at work. I'm not changing no baby's diapers, bro. But like, you know what? What's wrong with changing your son's diaper? What's wrong with being
None.
there for your kids? Like, I do agree with things that he say, but you have to stand up and be honest and be like, yo, I disagree too. Because I wanted to make this video since last year, guys, but like I respected him so much and I had him on a pedestal for so long. I just couldn't believe it, so I just stayed quiet. But now, guys, like finally for once, I just have to say that wasn't cool, man.
And I'm gonna tell you why he's coming out. Because so many people, and to be honest, it's the same situation that's happening with Corey Holcomb. The worst thing that could have ever happened to the both of them was that dust up. It has literally, I would say, with Corey, because what happened with Corey was this. Once Corey and Anton got into it, it was the perfect opportunity for that video to come out and somebody dropped the bomb on Corey, right? It was hot. And then for Anton, so much stuff came out. Other people came out, right? We found out that Anton was not living the life he professed. The Anton and Corey Holcomb situation really kind of destroyed both of them, right? And so now that's why you're seeing both of them are going through a time where people are coming out with these receipts on both of them. Okay, and so this guy, had this not have happened, he wouldn't have done it, but this has emboldened, he has been emboldened, right? He's been encouraged by everybody else who's been dropping receipts on Anton ass. So he's doing it too.
That wasn't cool, bro. Like I really expected like a real customized answer from you, man, as a big brother. I thought you was about to give me the game, bro.
Bro, as a grown man, he learned his lesson, so I ain't gonna come for him. But bro, you can't be calling nobody big bro and y'all idol and this, that, and the third. You your own man, bro. You could peep game. You can learn from others. That's all it should be, though. And that's where it should be left at, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no nigga off this YouTube, this internet, your big brother, bro. You know what I'm saying?
But I get it. You wanted me to go to the Patreon.
You don't know these niggas. Even if you got around niggas once or twice or a couple times, even 100 times, bro. You niggas are not from the same state. You niggas not from the same hometown. You didn't go to the same school. Y'all didn't grow up together. You know what I'm saying? You don't fucking know each other, bro. You know what I'm saying? Don't know each other, man.
You know, be one of those numbers and, you know, nah. You see me? When I see something, like, I'm the type of person, right? Like, because I told you guys, when my director of nursing, I was in the kitchen. She violated me. And she said I'll never be anything, right? You know what happened?
What's that?
I was working in the kitchen, and then after that, guys, she motivated me so much. I went to school, I busted my butt. I ended up getting my master's in leadership and management, and guess what? I applied for her job after she got fired. I ended up not taking it, but you know what? I was only 25 years old, and at that point, I said, wow, anything is possible if you put your mind into it. And the reason why I wanted to take her job was because she was really an evil person. She wasn't leading as like the leader that I would, you know, would want. So I'm just like, nah, I can do the job way better. And I know it's possible. You feel me? So that's why, like, I went for leadership and management. I end up not even working, you know, as in administration. I'm a bedside nurse. But when Anton did that to me, guys, you know what that showed me? It showed me that it's possible. It showed me that there's going to come a point in time where I'm going to be making hundreds of thousands of dollars on YouTube as well. But guess what? I'm not going to have to flex on anybody. I'm not going to have to show off, right? I don't have to put on a facade of being a tough guy, right? Because I know who I am. I know my hands are lethal. I don't have to prove to people, tell people, oh, I've trained for this long and I've did this for this long. Oh, I'm a big tough guy. I don't have to pretend to be somebody I'm not. Guys, be you. As a man, be you. Put Jesus on the pedestal. Don't put nobody else on the pedestal. And that's what I learned. That was my lesson. You know what I mean? You're going to get disappointed.
Let me talk about this. Most people who make a lot of money on YouTube, especially in the commentary sector, in the black part, most of these people are very, very polarizing. Okay. And that's how they make a lot of money. They're not really YouTubers based on content creation, but more or less big time YouTube personalities.
Right,
and so instead of understanding how video framework works, or how to build templates for your videos, like let's say Dusty News Network, or how to improve it over time, they rely on let me just say drama, and that's how they make money. Now, to be a person in Black YouTube that doesn't rely on that so much and to make a lot of money, or just in YouTube in general, you have to really be a good creator. It's possible, but it's easier if you're doing drama and polarization and polarizing hot topics all the time with controversial takes, dissing people. That's going to be easier to monetize.
Put Jesus on the pedestal. Don't put nobody else on the pedestal. And that's what I learned. That was my lesson. You know what I mean? You're going to get disappointed. You're definitely going to get disappointed, man. And anything is possible, because now, even though there's times where I want to quit YouTube, there's times where I don't want to do this, man. I always close my eyes and I could see him, guys, just, you know what I mean? Just flexing on me. And I'm just like, wow, bro. All right, bet. It's up. It's up. I'm going to do that too. And I'm going to get to a point where we're running it up on YouTube. And I don't even have to be that type of person. I don't have to be like you. You know what I mean? I don't have to violate anybody. And I'm not even trying to, like, you know, attack him. But I could be a loving father. I can be a present father. And I can be who I got to be. And honestly, Anton, if you happen to see this video on God, bro, we can fight, bro.
Wait a minute, Anton. He just said his hands are registered lethal. Did you hear that part?
You better run.
Hey, you want to catch a fade.
Fight. And
You go to that backyard with him?
honestly, bro, listen, man. Ooh, I'm not even gonna listen, bro. I'm telling you this right now, bro. I need just one round with you, gang. Just one round with you. I know Corey Holman, you guys were screaming in front of each other. Listen, bro, this is gonna be the easiest knockout for you, gang. Because, bro, you could break my jaw in 3 places, gang. Just like Jake Paul, man. If that contract is nice, oh, we lit. We lit, bro. You can show people how gangster you are, how you from Detroit. I don't give. I'm gonna take it, gang. I'm gonna take that like a man. Ah.
When I first seen this, I was questioning, like, so do he really think Anton will really beat him, or is he like really being sarcastic though?
I don't care, bro. Jake Paul made 96 million. Let's get the pay-per-view. Let's get the
This
contract
nigga talking about some money, like Anton finna do that.
going, gang. It's all love, Anton. It's all love, gang. It's all love, man. I don't mean to violate you, man, but that's how I truly feel. I'm not expecting an apology out of you, but like, damn, bro. Like, I wanted to be a
He's a good nigga right here, man. He too nice, man. He too
I
nice.
wanted to be, you know, somebody, you know what I mean? And I don't know if anybody else feels this way. If you ever had a fallout with Anton, like you used to watch him all the time, and now all of a sudden he did something or said something that's like, you know, you don't really rock with him as much anymore. But you know, I say this, but I still watch him, right?
What the guy is describing is something called cognitive dissonance, right? And so you have 2 different value systems, and you feel what you know is right, okay? Then you experience an uncomfortable feeling from something else, and then you're caught in between these 2 worlds. And that is what's happening to a lot of the subscribers. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's happened for people watch me. Every YouTuber is going to make somebody feel like, you know, it's something about him that's off. But I think right now what's going on with Corey Holcomb and some of the things he's been saying and doing, it's been happening with him, but it's definitely been happening with Anton. So now Anton has been putting himself out there as, I'm a religious person, I'm a Christian, I love God. Then you see the behavior with some of the ladies and what that and all of that. And that happens when you're chasing clout and you're not trying to chase and stay, you know, loyal to what your niche is or how you feel as a niche. You're just chasing the money. And people can feel that. I want to give a shout out to this brother again, Fritz Gabriel 1995. Why I stopped watching Anton Daniels. Check him out on YouTube. I think he has like almost 19,000 followers, subscribers. Go support him, man. Let him know O'Shea sent you. We out. Peace.
Hey, man, y'all let me know what y'all think about that right there, man. We on the road to 100K, okay? If you want to hit that like button, subscribe button, and turn on all notifications, slap that dog shit about yourself, because that's the first thing you should have did when you clicked on this video. I'll get it on the next one, and I'm gone. TYP the 9.